Today on our 2017 Dodge Durango, we're going to be taking a look at the Swagman Chinook 2 Bike Rack, part number S64683. Now, we've all been in that situation where we just got done riding our bikes, or we're getting ready to ride our bikes, and we need to get in the back of our hatch. That's the one feature I really like about this bike rack, is if we come to this lever right here, we can lift up, and our bike rack will actually tilt away from our vehicle, and then we can have full access to get anything in or out of our rear hatch that we may need. And then when we're done, we can simply close our hatch and then rotate the bike rack back up, and it'll lock into position. We're gonna have 3 points of contact. We're gonna have a frame hook up top here, and then one strap on each one of our wheels. Now, the way the straps are gonna come undone, if we come to the back side, there's gonna be a lever. We can push on it, and that's gonna release the ratcheting mechanism, and then we can just pull the strap out. We can pull the other strap out as well. Now, the way the frame hook is gonna release, if we follow the mast down, we're gonna see that there's a button. We also have the option of locking our frame hooks. That way, it's gonna deter any theft. But we can come up, push on the button, and that'll release the wheel hook, and we can slide it up and remove our bike. When we're not using our bike rack, we have the option of folding our mast down. If we come to this lever right here and pull up, it'll release it, and we can fold it to the side. Also, whenever we're done unloading our bikes with the mast down, our hatch will clearly clear the bike rack, so we don't have to worry about it getting in the way. Now, as you can see, we are adding quite a bit to the back of our vehicle with this bike rack, so I'd like to give you a few measurements. From the back of our bumper, at the farthest point of our bike rack, at this wheel tray here, it's gonna be right about 24 inches. Now, at the closest point, the lever where we folded our rack from, that's gonna be right about 9 inches away from our vehicle. Now, as far as ground clearance is concerned, at the very back of our bike rack, it's gonna come in at roughly about 19.5 inches. Now, our wheel cradles are gonna keep our bike secure, and it's gonna handle up to a 3-inch bike tire. Now, there is a separate attachment where you can buy a separate wheel tray that will accommodate fat bike tires. Now, the strap is gonna have a nice rubber padding piece here, and that's gonna go over the wheel, so that way we don't have to worry about our wheels being scratched or any kind of abrasion. Now, our wheel trays are adjustable. If we loosen this knob here, we can then slide our wheel trays back and forth to accommodate different size wheelbase of bikes. Now, there's one more position I'd like to show you. Whether we need to get in the garage or just close quarter situations, if we come to that same lever we had to tilt away, we pull up on that lever, we can actually tilt our bike rack towards our vehicle. And now, the farthest point from our bumper back here is gonna be roughly right about 15 inches. So it did make quite a bit of difference. Our Chinook is designed to work with 1.25 and 2-inch hitches, and it does include a locking anti-rattle bolt, which is going to help take some of the slack and slop and some of that rattle away from when we're driving down the road. And that'll finish up our look at the Swagman Chinook 2 Bike Rack, part number S64683 on our 2017 Dodge Durango.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.